Well, folks, I'm finally wearing this jacket in honor of West Virginia. I have been telling everybody, especially Jeff Cather, who claims these are Michigan colors, which they are not. I'm a Rutgers fan, so I would not wear Michigan colors, even though these are. But I got this because I visited friends of mine a number of times in West Virginia. So I would wear this in their honor when I went there, even though Rutgers and West Virginia used to battle it out. West Virginia won every time in football. But all that said, this is a gift request. Jason Halverson made a gift for me to do Red Sovine's Last Goodbye. So first, Jason, thank you for the gift, my friend. And the reason West Virginia is connected to this is Red Sovine was born in Charleston, West Virginia, according to the minimum research I did, which was to Google it for 5 seconds. And my friends live right outside Charleston in Dunbar. Anyhow, let's see what Red's got. I don't know this song. It's a reaction. I'm quite sure I don't know it. I've done a number of Red songs too, but let's see what this one is like. Why the Last Goodbye? You're gonna make me cry over here, Jason, or something like it? I mean, that's what Red does. Teddy bear and whatnot. That's a good title for a song.
We'd just finished our dinner and I'd gone in the den and turned on the TV. When she walked in and kissed me on the cheek like a million times before. And she said, "Honey, I know it's late, but if you don't mind, my shopping's gotten a little behind, so I think I'll drive downtown to the grocery store." Well, I didn't look up, just nodded okay and asked her to hand me an ashtray. And when she did, I reached over and squeezed her hand, and then she left. And I shuddered a minute at the thought of my world without her in it, and I reassuringly sought the touch of my wedding band. Well, I must have been dozing, 'cause I didn't hear the door, and I thought, now that's strange, I'd never done that before. But I looked up, and she was standing by my chair. "Kinda snuck in on me," I said, and she smiled and nodded her head.
Jeez, I can't guess where this is gonna go. Did she go out and get some food to leave him with food before she leaves? Or they don't leave, but this is just a story about what the last goodbye would be like. So many details, I mean, that Red puts in his songs where, I mean, even just said, I wanted that reassuring feel, and so I squeezed my wedding band or something. It's like, what a detail to put in at that moment in a song to paint the scene.
And I told her that she looked just like an angel standing there. For a long moment she didn't say a thing, and then she caressed her gold wedding ring, and I thought I saw a teardrop in her eye. "Honey, you'll never know how much I love you," she said. And I thought of the many years that we'd been wed, as I told her that no one could be as happy as I. And then the strangest feeling filled the room, not one of happiness, but one of gloom. And for the first time in my life, I saw sadness in her face. I reached out to touch her, and she drew away. And she told me again that ours was a love that time could never erase. And then I thought I heard 1,000 voices singing, but I realized it was the telephone ringing. And that's when I saw the halo surround her pretty golden hair. I turned trembling to the receiver and heard a cold voice say that there'd been a wreck out on the highway. And I knew that when I looked back, she wouldn't be there, because it was an angel's way of saying our last goodbye.
Damn. Oh, well, another Red Sovine classic. That's like, oh, God. He was... the song's self-explanatory. He did doze off, and in that moment where I guess he dozed, the angel appeared to him, and this is what happened. But she did die in the car wreck, and that's just that phone call you never want to get, you know? Yeah, I mean, just a couple madly in love. I mean, I know when couples are together for so long through life and one passes away, it's not uncommon for the other one to pass away within a year or so just of heartache. And you hear this from people, like you didn't think it would be possible to die of heartache, but it's like, no, there's just something about that deep, deep, deep soul crushing sadness and loneliness that your whole, 50, 60, 70 years of your life has been with one other person. You've become each other in a sense. And when that one is gone, I mean, I've known a number of folks and known of a number of folks where that happened, where the husband died and it wasn't long after the wife died or vice versa. And it's something. But in this story here, it's just, yeah, it's just beautiful. Just set you up with a beautiful, perfect, loving marriage. Um, but then he's on his own now. So, all right, I'm going to rate this. Well, this is just vintage storytelling on this, Jason, and which you knew. But the number that popped into my head on this was a 9.1. Just the intrigue alone keeps you in, like, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? And then to use like a dream or an angel who, yeah, to give him that last goodbye, that last memory, that loving touch, and she touched her own wedding band to mirror that he had touched his. And yeah, all right, guys, you can thank Jason for that one. What do you say? We know a last goodbye is coming at some point in life. That's just the way it works, but you just don't want it to happen. It's just it. All right, guys, there you go. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.